What's going on, everyone? So just want to make an update video on why I haven't uploaded in a while. So Stick World Legacy, that has been the foundation of my channel, and I've come to accept that. When I first started, I wanted to be a Stick Empires and Balloons YouTuber because I had a very high interest in both those games many years ago. And my interest still remains very high in terms of Stick Empires and Stick World Legacy, but for Balloons, that has pretty much died. My last Balloons video was over 3 years ago, and I don't see myself returning to that simply because I've just lost interest in it, especially the direction that Battles has taken. I've been paying close attention to that, and it's not interesting to me anymore. So I pretty much abandoned Balloons content for this channel. So I'm mainly Stick Empires and Stick World Legacy, and I feel that's the way it's meant to be. But when you think about Stick World Legacy, it isn't that big of a game. Which is fair, right? It's simply a remake of Stick World 1, but much better, as we get a lot of great additions to it. We get the tournament mode, endless dead, skins, and the bonus levels, which are all great. And to keep my content interesting for you guys, I've been coming up with challenges, or I came up with challenges. For example, using one unit to defeat everybody, or similar things like that. And I feel they worked out pretty well in terms of producing interesting content. But when you do this so many times and you don't have a lot to work with, there comes a point in time where you start to run out of ideas. And that's pretty much what's happened in my case. That's pretty much explained in the upload absence, is coming up with unique ideas for content for this game has become harder and harder for me. And again, I aim to have my content interesting. I don't want to make videos covering the same specific challenge over and over, because over time that's just going to get boring. In fact, I'll get burned out on the game very quick if I continue to do that. So that's why when it comes to major updates, that's perfect, because I can come up with many ideas for content. And technically I still can, because I have not done a whole lot of videos on the bonus levels. I've simply done a playthrough of them, and also 2 videos focusing on bonus mission 4, since that's the hardest one of them all. So new updates is pretty much when I can come up with great ideas for new content. But since that isn't the case right now, things have been kind of low in terms of updates for the game. That's why I haven't uploaded in quite a while. So I'm thinking I want to stop that, because it's not something I want to do, to have these long gaps between uploads. I want to be able to upload consistently. So I'm thinking of, and again, this is still me thinking, I want to expand the channel towards other games, but I don't want to go too far in that aspect. Now, as I said before, Balloons is something I'm never going to be returning to. So on top of this game, there is one game that I play, or actually 2 games that I currently play, that I'm thinking about uploading because I really enjoy playing this. And that's Super Smash Flash 2. I've actually made a Super Smash Flash 2 video before, and that video was 4 years ago. And back then the game was in this it was in its super early alpha stages 4 years ago. So there really wasn't a whole lot to go off of then. And I wasn't good with the game back then. And to be honest, that video has no commentary either, because I was on a public computer at the time. So it was really just like a little bonus video, like, here, I'll just show some footage of me playing an extra game and hopefully you enjoy it. Just a little fun little extra bonus video. But I've actually enjoyed Super Smash Flash 2 more and more as of recently, after finding out that I can download the game. And so I'm thinking of maybe producing some content for that. And not just Smash Flash 2, but another Smash Bros. PC game I recently downloaded, which is Super Smash Bros. Crusade. I've been playing that game too, and I've actually only had that game for about a week now. And I also find that very enjoyable, and I want to produce content for that, but there are some milestones that I have to clear in order to make that content worthwhile. The number one being recording the content or whatever without lag. That's something I have to put up with right now because my personal computer, it freaking sucks. I don't like it, and I definitely want to replace it this year, but that's something I'm just gonna have to wait on, especially with everything going on right now. So again, it's something I want to introduce to the channel, but I want to make it great. So until then, that's kind of on hold. But there may be a video on Super Smash Flash 2 / Crusade soon. And if it works out pretty well, there's a lot of ideas I can come up with for great content there. I can play online. I can do pretty great challenges like a 3 against 1 or 5 against 1 if I was playing against Crusade. I really enjoy playing that, and there's a lot of ideas I can come up with for that. So that's a possible future introduction to the channel. But I wouldn't call it an introduction because again, I have at least one video of me playing a Smash Bros. Game in general, whether it's fan-made or whatever. There's at least one video on that, so it wouldn't be the first time I'm doing this. It would just be a continuation. So yeah, that's pretty much summing up everything. I want my content to be as interesting and as enjoyable as possible to you all, especially the ones that subscribe to me, and considering the fact that I'm close to 2,000 subscribers, I find it's just phenomenal, especially considering, again, the upload gap. So thank you to those who are still subscribing to me, and I definitely want to repay you by creating great content for you.